Hello, and welcome to EC Council's Practical Intrusion Detection with OSSEC course. We're going to delve into OSSEC architecture, implementation, and how you can use it throughout your enterprise to protect your assets. But first, in video 1, we want to talk about host-based intrusion detection's place in cybersecurity as a whole. Cybersecurity at its essence is simply the art and science and processes to protect data assets. There are many different philosophies, techniques, and tools that are in place that can achieve this goal. But the goal of this course is to explore one particular tool that could be a part of many tools to protect your data. This tool is the OSSEC host-based intrusion detection system. So, today's attackers are often targeting endpoints or client systems directly. And this involves tricking users into opening malicious emails or directly accessing URLs to download malware onto their systems without the user even realizing these types of attacks can bypass the traditional perimeter firewall or other enterprise security solutions. So it's integral to have in place protection on the individual systems themselves. Let's talk about intrusion detection versus intrusion prevention. Detection and prevention are two fundamental concepts in cybersecurity that work together to provide a comprehensive approach to security. Detection refers to the ability to detect and respond to security threats, while prevention refers to the ability to prevent security threats from occurring in the first place. So there are measures that can include implementing security policies and procedures, and then using security technologies like firewalls and antivirus software and educating employees on best practices. Prevention is critical because it reduces the likelihood of a successful attack and helps organizations to proactively protect their assets. Now, detection involves the use of security technologies and processes to identify security threats as they occur or after they already occurred. These technologies and processes can include security monitoring tools, intrusion detection systems like an IDS, security incident and event management systems, so a SIEM. Detection is critical because it allows organizations to identify and respond to security threats quickly, minimizing the potential damage caused by an attack. Detection and prevention work together to provide a comprehensive approach. While prevention focuses on stopping the threats from occurring in the first place, detection focuses on identifying security threats that have already occurred. So by implementing both detection and prevention, organizations can include a more comprehensive and effective security strategy. Now, let's talk defense in depth. When running a security enterprise, intrusion detection and prevention is implemented in defense in depth strategies. So defense in depth is cybersecurity strategy that involves implementing multiple layers of security controls to protect the system and the network from cyber threats. The goal of defense in depth is to create a series of barriers or checkpoints that can deter an attacker and stop them from achieving their objectives. The goal is to disorient their activities while providing the defenders more opportunities to detect and respond to threats. So the concept of defense in depth is based on the understanding that no single security measure is perfect, and relying on a single layer of security is insufficient to protect against all types of attacks. So defense in depth, it involves layering multiple security measures to create a comprehensive security strategy. The layers of defense in depth include physical security, the perimeter, authentication, access control, application security, data security, monitoring and response. Each of these layers provides a different type of protection, and together they create a more comprehensive defense strategy. So physical security. That involves securing the physical infrastructure that supports the system or networks. So this includes measures such as physical access controls, surveillance cameras, environmental controls like fire suppression and temperature control systems. Then there's perimeter security, which involves securing the network perimeter. This includes measures such as firewalls, intrusion detection systems, and virtual private networks. Authentication and access controls, those involve verifying the identity or the identity of users and devices before granting access to the system or network. This includes measures such as strong passwords, two-factor authentication, and access control lists. Application security. This is the securing the applications that run on the systems or networks, secure coding practices, vulnerability scanning, application firewalls. Then there's data security. This is securing the data that is stored and transmitted on the system or network. So data encryption, data backups, data loss prevention systems, Then there's monitoring, which involves monitoring the systems or networks for suspicious activity and responding to security incidents in a timely manner. This includes measures such as security information and event management, SIEMs again, intrusion detection and prevention systems, incident response plans. So by implementing multiple layers of security, Defense in Depth provides a more comprehensive approach to cybersecurity, making it more difficult for attackers to penetrate an organization's defenses. It also provides redundancy, so that if one layer of security is breached, other layers can still provide protection. So this approach helps reduce the risk of a successful cyber attack. It minimizes the impact if any security incidents do occur. Now, let's talk about the advantages of having a host-based intrusion detection system. Using a host-based intrusion detection system is important for several reasons. They are there to allow you to identify and respond to threats, so a HIDS can monitor a system and events and file changes in real time, which allows you to detect suspicious activities or potential security breaches. With a HIDS in place, a security team can identify and respond to threats faster than they would otherwise be able to protect against malware. Malware is a common type of attack that can cause significant damage to an organization's systems and data. A properly tuned HIDS can detect malware and other malicious code. It can detect these things before it can cause damage, providing an additional layer of protection. Compliance requirements. So many industries, the regulatory bodies require organizations that implement specific security controls to protect sensitive data. A HIDS can help meet compliance requirements by providing continuous monitoring and detection capabilities. Asset protection. The HIDS can protect critical assets such as servers and workstations by detecting and responding to threats in real time. This could prevent attackers from stealing sensitive data or causing damage to the system. Visibility and forensic analysis. A HIDS can provide a comprehensive view of system events, including changes to the files and processes and network activity. This information can be invaluable for forensic analysis and investigation of security events. Using a HIDS provides organizations the ability to detect and respond to security threats. You have real-time protection against malware, compliance requirements, protect critical assets, perform forensic analysis of security incidents. So providing continuous monitoring and detection capability, a HIDS can significantly improve an organization's security posture and reduce the impact of security incidents. So in the next video, we'll go over OSSEC specifically as a host-based intrusion detection system. We'll talk about its architecture and the differences between the different agents. All right, I'll see you then.